Hello. This week we are beginning an exploration into the subject of jobs, and particularly jobs in the context of the economy and the environment. I'd like to begin by making a few comments and observations about the process that's been employed, and in particular to ask the questions, has it been inclusive, insightful, and integrative? Later on this week, I'll be making another video for uploading, which will be a summary of the findings of this week of exploration called A Perspective on Jobs. In order to launch into this new topic of jobs, Themis Anthony and Jason Clark joined me in conversation, and that 34-minute podcast has been uploaded onto this page, onto this website, and I hope you'll have a chance to listen to it. There are many different variations of different models which could be employed in order to set up a collaborative dialogue. For the purposes of my campaign, I haven't been able to invite a broad range of stakeholders into conversation with me. However, Themis and Jason both brought a great deal of experience, of thoughtfulness, trust in the process, and an ability and a willingness to follow the conversation process with the purpose of finding something new. As a result, I found the conversation was not only very enjoyable, but it also successfully uncovered a number of very interesting and emerging future trends and themes. This approach to a conversation about jobs or an investigation into jobs is possibly not the most usual one or expected one. We've become accustomed to a more scientific approach which seeks to define and isolate an issue in order to better understand it, before then developing different approaches which might be appropriate to fix the problem. This approach has been incredibly useful and beneficial in the past and continues to be so in many circumstances. However, it is only one approach and it is limited. Many people are finding these days that to bring more into a conversation for consideration and to bring more of ourselves into the conversation allows different possibilities of something new to emerge. So by considering the subject of jobs in the context of the environment and the economy, and by employing the willingness of our participants to be fully present and to be fully engaged in the conversation, what we found was that our dialogue became a wide-ranging exploration of future possibilities. True to the nature of the process itself, I think out of the dialogue came a real sense of positivity as well. I had a sense of a very positive future that I would love to be part of. And it was a future which is not just available to those people who are already advantaged, but it pointed ways forward for all of us. Innovation, creativity, and inventiveness were all very big themes. I'm making this video on Monday, June the 13th. It's the Queen's Birthday long weekend, and we've already had the announcements of the Queen's Birthday honours. I'd like to congratulate all of those people who've been recognised for their outstanding service in a variety of different fields of endeavour. But it does raise a question for me. How and where do we recognise and celebrate those creative outliers, those radical cultural change agents? Because what those people bring, I think, will be incredibly valuable for us now and in the future as we continue to create the sort of future that we all want. Collaborative dialogue can be a really useful tool to support an approach which is awake to emerging positive possibilities. And that, along with a really highly developed ability to adapt and respond, I think provides us with the very best stance to approach a future which is increasingly complex. Thank you for watching this video. I warmly invite you to go to my Facebook page, which is www.meredithuri.com/FB, and to have your say about what you think about jobs in the context of the environment and the economy.